Doneshia Roxanne Kastner knew him as Gene. Roxanne was 41. She was a wife and a mother, though she and her husband Jim had been living apart. He still described her with warmth as outgoing and friendly, the kind of person who moved toward people instead of away from them. That warmth mattered. It was part of who she was. It was part of what people loved about her. And in the cruel way this story keeps turning, it may also have been something Gene misread, twisted, and made dangerous in his own mind. Roxanne had lived a real life, not a perfect one. She had struggled. She had known pain. She had fought alcoholism. But none of that is the measure of her. The measure of her, in the pieces we have, is a woman trying to live, trying to be a mother, trying to keep going. Her son, Ethan, was 7 years old, and Jim said Ethan was her greatest joy. That is the center of her story, not Gene. Ethan, a little boy on a bicycle, a little boy who still had his mother in the morning and would lose her before the day was over. Roxanne had recently moved into an apartment near where Gene lived. Jim believed she may have been trying to create some distance from the tension around him. She knew there had been threats, but according to Jim, she did not believe Gene would actually carry them out. She felt safe, but Gene had already killed women who pulled away from him. And in the weeks before Roxanne was shot, the warning signs were not buried in the past. They were happening right then. That day, Ethan was outside riding his bicycle. It should have been one of those small, forgettable childhood moments. Wheels on pavement, a boy circling near home. The kind of late-day movement nobody thinks to remember because nothing bad is supposed to happen. Then he heard gunshots. 2 shots. He saw Gene leaving the building. Then Ethan went inside and found his mother on the bedroom floor. Roxanne had been shot twice. She was taken to Queens, but she did not survive. There are details in this case that feel almost too heavy to say out loud, but we have to say them carefully because they are the truth of what this did to a child. Ethan called his father and told him what had happened in the only words a terrified little boy could reach for. Gene shot Mommy. That sentence should never have belonged to a 7-year-old.